This is a spoiler light review on The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is a buddy comedy with big set pieces and hilarious moments. Nic Cage plays an exaggerated parody of himself as an A-lister who's fallen on hard times and has been settling for B-movies for so long that no one in Hollywood is taking him seriously anymore. For one last studio film, he's willing to audition for roles, even to the point of public shame and embarrassment. He's been estranged from his wife and daughter and wasting away in a Hollywood hotel that's ready to throw him out unless he coughs up the $600,000 he owes. So his agent, played by Neil Patrick Harris, urges him to make a birthday appearance for a wealthy magnate in Croatia played by Pedro Pascal. The fee is $1 million and it'll yank Nic out of debt. But he'd rather retire than go out doing appearances. Then, suddenly, the hotel throws him out on the street, so Nic caves and takes the appearance with plans to retire immediately after. Nic flies to Croatia in Pedro Pascal's private jet, and at the clearport, Nic's practically tackled by Tiffany Haddish, a government agent who's undercover investigating Pedro for the abduction of the country's president's daughter. After spending quality time with Pedro, Nic bonds with him and realizes that Pedro's fandom is genuine. Pedro convinces Nic to write a blockbuster screenplay with him and in hopes that Nic will return to his former glory. But the undercover agents want to take Pedro down. They believe he's a human trafficker and a drug trafficker who's holding the president's daughter hostage. So they recruit Nic to help them find the girl somewhere on Pedro's massive property, massive estate. Nic eventually agrees to help the government agents and co-write a screenplay with Pedro Pascal. Now this film has a great score, beautiful cinematography. It's Croatia, so of course. The big set pieces were great. The action was well edited. The stakes and the beats hit their mark. The finale is so funny and rewarding. Demi Moore and David Gordon Green make appearances. The drawback was Tiffany's and Ike's character. Tiffany Haddish and Ike Barinholz are, I guess they were supposed to be comic relief, but they were unnecessary. Their characters were undeveloped and unnecessary. They were basically props. I don't know why they were in it. They weren't convincing as government agents, not even in a comedic way. They weren't needed for comedic relief because Nic Cage and Pedro Pascal were funny enough. They had great chemistry, and they were hilarious together. Pedro and Nic were very magnetic. I highly recommend this film. It's definitely worth seeing in the theater. Thank you so much. Please consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And until next time, peace.